makes me the choice simply because of my track record. And when you are given the job, don't fail in the job. Make sure you deliver. When you are given the job, make sure you deliver. Jangan fail. Remember this very important secret. Work very, very hard. Be very determined. And when you are on the job, don't fail. Deliver, please. Then you will keep on rising. Okay? Next slide. Okay, I have already talked about this. Next slide. Now, I want to talk about this particular business of My 3S created by the Ministry of Higher Education, whereby about 2 years ago, they get a sample of 500 of our final year graduates yang nak pergi convo. They ask them to fill some questionnaire. Wrong method of assessment, but they use the result and they produce what is called the setara rating. Rating between all the universities in Malaysia. Unfortunately, we end up getting rating of 5. Luckily, nobody gets 6. But of course, the evaluation method is wrong because they pick 500 and they ask those students to assess themselves. Not right. Then from the result, we got 70.85, star rating of 3, but in the setara rating is 5 out of 6, the maximum possible. I was disappointed, but luckily nobody got 6. You know, and among them, okay, next slide. You have all these questions there. They ask the student to rate communication skill, critical thinking, teamwork, moral and ethics, leadership skill, lifelong learning, entrepreneurship, communication in Bahasa Malaysia, communication in English, your overall, I don't know, insania. Insania, I don't know in English apa dia. What's it? Soft skill maybe, yes. So they come up with questionnaire, they ask the 500 of the graduates to rate themselves, but actually only 350 fill the form, and they come up with the rating. It's not very fair. Only that, I want to show you that actually the result comes out that your rating in most cases is below the average. This is our own student rating themselves, which is not a fair evaluation lah. But soon, maybe in future, when you are asked to go and fill up the form and evaluate yourself, I think you have to evaluate yourself better. Alright? Okay, next slide. The 3 areas for improvement based on that result. Number 1 adalah communication skill in English. This is for in particular. The communication skill in English becomes a concern again from the result. So again, we have to emphasize again and again communication in English, which generally all of you have to evaluate yourself. And I think a portion of you needs to improve your English. Next is critical thinking and problem solving. I don't know how to improve this part. Tapi somehow in the evaluation form, when the students are asked to evaluate themselves, they didn't get good marks in critical thinking. And finally, entrepreneurship skills. But of course, these are things which is not so easy to evaluate now, because we can really know whether you have entrepreneurship skill when you have gone out there, work, set up a company and so on. Betul tak? So I don't worry so much about what is given in this report. Tapi what is important here is that graduate employability 6 months after completion of studies. This is an issue because after 6 months, it was found out that only 60% were employed. The rest were still looking for a job or they want to go for further studies. So, this figure yang 59.62 has to be better. Okay? Has to be better. But generally, I think for graduates if you improve your communication skills, your chances of getting a job is very good, I think. Why? Because I think people still think that the degree is a very good degree. That's for sure. The degree is a very useful piece of qualification. Because if you ask a lot of people outside there, they think that is a very high standard. Right or not? A lot of parents, some of them don't want to send their children here because they think it's very difficult to get in here. Or sometimes they think if they get in here, then very difficult to pass. These are some of their perception lah. You know? So I still think that the degree is a very good degree. I think if I graduate with the engineering degree from here is better than where I studied before. I studied in University of London, not so good the degree. You know that? The London degree is not so good. You think the University of London degree is good or not? I got Bachelor of Engineering from University of London. Is it a good degree or not? Hah? Bagus tak? What do you think? University of London, pernah dengar? You have heard? Where did you hear that? Sorry? From your wife. Sorry? University of East London. Itu University of East London. This is University of London. Is it a good university or not? I want to ask you. You think good university or not? You don't think so? You don't know? You agak bagus tak University of London? You don't know? Okay, let me tell you a bit about the University of London. The University of London is a very big university. I think the student number is about 200,000. And in the University of London, there are many, many colleges. Umpamanya, have you heard Imperial College London? Have you heard of University College London? Have you... the Imperial College London, University College London is in the top 10 in the world. Have you heard of King's College London? Have you heard of Queen Mary College London? Have you heard of Birkbeck College London? Have you heard of Chelsea College London? Not Chelsea Football Club, you know. So all these names all are the constituent colleges of the University of London. And I come from one of the college. But I still think the University of Malaya degree is better than that. Why? Because when I studied last time, I didn't study really that hard and I still do well. You know. But I see your friends in engineering faculty study like mad, cannot get first class also. You know? So you need to get first class CGPA 3.7. Very hard, you know, kan? 3.7 very tough. Whoever get first class, all very bright brain, I think. Right or not? 3.7 not easy. I didn't study hard also, I get first class. You believe that? I didn't study that. I'm not so smart yet. I just work hard and I get first class. You believe that? You don't believe that? You believe that? You know, when I was a student, I have time to do other things, you know. And honestly speaking, and which I'm not trying to encourage you, but it is a fact and I'm telling here, when I was a student, I even got married, you know. And still can get first class. I wonder how. You know. I got married in the second year. And I got first class in the University of London. I think if I get married here, I cannot get first class. Because tougher here. So, this is one man that work very hard, can get married and still get first class from University of London. From University of Malaya, I don't think I get first class. That's why I think I myself have a lot of respect for you all. You all are very bright people. You all are very bright people. And the University of Malaya degree is a highly respected degree. Especially in professional faculties. Definitely is very tough. So, what I want to say here and what I want to conclude now, because time is short, is that as far as the qualification is concerned, is already well known. But whether you get a job or not when you graduate depends on several factors. And among them is your communication skills and so on tadi tu. If you can improve on that, you will have no problems at all. Because nobody will question whether your degree is good enough or not. Nobody. It's just whether you present yourself well or not. Betul tak? And that's why, my friend, I like to end this talk by telling you again and reminding you again, apart from working very hard and apart from being very determined in your work, please, it is worth instilling confidence in yourself and improving your communication skill. It is worth it. It is worth it. My English good or not? What is A, B, C, D, E? What do you think? You from the small firm tadi, A, B, C, D, E. What do you give for my communication skill? A. You? A. All married one go to the back lah. But of course, when I first started working, when I was much younger, my English was not so good. But after a long time, it improved lah kan, isn't it? So again, my friend, please, listen, improve your English. Because this, I see, is the only issue with UM graduates. Not all, but some of you. The problem is some of you not performing out there, and it casts a negative impression of the rest. That is the problem. You don't have to see the rest of the slide, because it's already 6 o'clock. So, I don't know when I will see you again, but if you want me to come back, I will talk some more and finish the slide. But what I want to ask you is that please remember, you all have a role to help UM go up in the ranking. And the way to do it is to perform in life. The way to do it is to make sure that you become leaders out there supaya they give a good impression to the UM graduates. And that is important at the end of the day. Tapi if you all go out there and at the end of the day the employer think UM graduate not so good compared to UITM, habis. UM graduate not so good compared to UKM, habis. Make sure people think UM graduate is the best anywhere, anytime. And then you are going to help us. You get what I mean? You get what I mean? And that's the message I want to put to you today. Just improve your English and work hard in life and be successful in your profession. That's all you need to do to help UM go up in world ranking. With that, thank you very much for your time, and I wish you all the best.
Many thanks to our Vice Chancellor, Dr. Gauss Jasmond, for his speech. Again, a round of applause to him. Okay, hopefully we are going to get this kind of talk in future. So we will arrange this to all of you. And I'm very glad to say that you are the best student that I have picked. Okay, because before this I was in admission in SKR, and I picked the best person to be in Faculty of Alam Bina. And you are the best student in Malaysia to be in Faculty of Alam Bina. You have to trust that. Okay. Okay. With that, I end this talk with Wabillahi Taufiq wal Hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.